And Drew Anderson, we can't emphasize enough about bundling up because of how cold it's going to get tonight.
It is crazy how chilly it gets, and you know, these lower temperatures, temps in the mid-20s, low 20s, is part of the reason why it's that easy to shovel snow. Or as you said it best, that powdery snow, it looks like powdered sugar. And by the way, if you didn't see, I got my breakfast. We're doing some French toast later. You gotta have bread, right? It's a snowstorm essential. And I wanna talk about those typical snowstorms that we get here. Usually when it snows, and it snows pretty good, you're getting this much snow in 1 hour. That's a half an inch right there. Well, when we got some heavier snow with this here in Philadelphia a little bit earlier, because we're in gorgeous Old City, right in front of Independence Hall, when it was snowing really good, we were getting 1 inch an hour. Now let's compare that down the shore. You heard Governor Murphy. You just chatted a little bit ago. Incredible snowfall amounts. Really rare to see the snow coming down so much. How much was it coming down? How about 2 inches an hour? So that is 4 slices of bread. That much snow was coming down in 1 hour, and in some spots, we have reports from the National Weather Service that they were getting as much as 3 inches an hour. Look at that. That was piling up in 1 hour, and that's the reason why we're getting these snowfall totals down the shore of 15 inches or snow. So that is. And by the way, guys, I'm making some friends. Take a look around. Look who showed up. You have bread, and they will come. So the birds are my audience this morning as we watch some of the snow fall. And the snowflakes here, they're itty bitty, they're tiny. Why? Drier air is starting to come in behind the storm. We saw kind of that edge of the storm in Lancaster County, into Berks County, as Sue was chatting about. Well, it's dry air on the back of the storm helping to wrap it up, but also helping to make these snowflakes very tiny and very light. And that leads way to this right here, the cleanup. Take a look at Market Street. This is the National Park Service. They are getting this ready to go here at Independence Mall for anyone who wants to come by and take advantage of the gorgeous sights. And yes, this is broom-worthy snow. Look how light and fluffy that snow is. This is the kind of snow that you want to shovel. But here's the deal. Even though this snow is light, it is fluffy, snow compacts as you get more of it, so it gets a little thick the more you wait to shovel. So my advice to you, shovel it now and get it out of the way. What do you think, Bob? Have you shoveled your driveway yet?
No way. I'm busy stacking. You got bread. I'm stacking my peanut butter patties. Girl Scout cookies here.
Oh.
Let's start with Drew Anderson. Drew, we like to say the weather is outside, and there you are. We put you right there.
I can already see my breath. That just goes to show you how cold it is. So let's get that into the context of the weather we had. We're keeping an eye out for puddles. Because of that rapid drop in temperatures, anything that was wet could certainly be frozen. But take a look at the sidewalk. Pretty dry right here. As I was walking in downtown Philadelphia, we're in Old City, I did see some spots that were a little bit icy, but for the most part it was dry. But I'm really happy to see that the road right here, we're on Market Street, is completely dry. And I just so happen to have, because I'm a weather guy, a temperature gun, and I'm curious what the temperature of the pavement is right now. I'm looking at it. The pavement right here, 28 degrees as our numbers continue to drop. Right now, our temperatures are in the 20s. As a last check, I got some chalk. I am outside after all. We had 22 degrees as the current temperature in Philadelphia, but that's only half the story. Let me show you the other half of the story, and I'll be very seasonal about it. We have a little Christmas ball. It's the wind. The wind has really revved up. Last hour, I felt a wind gust in the 40-mile-per-hour range. And I'm not talking this up for television. It was legitimately pushing my back a little bit and pushing me. Right now, we're not seeing that kind of wind gust. It's a gentle breeze right there. But listen, that wind will continue to kick up at times. I'll turn it over to Scott Williams with much more on this brutally cold weather.
Yeah, great job out there, Drew.